Hello friends, how are you? Hope you are doing well. So let us start one more business function and we will understand what are the associated enterprise risks for that business function and the associated ESG impacts, environmental social governance impacts. The next business function is human resources, okay, or HR. So in this business function, what are the risks? We'll see one by one and we'll discuss the associated ESG impacts as well. So, in human resource or HR business function, the risk we will take examples of, let's say, suppose first is talent shortage. Talent shortage. Difficulty in attracting the skilled workers, also affecting project timelines and the growth. So, this can create some sort of ESG impact, environmental social governance. So this we consider under the social pillar, where we can say lack of qualified staff reduces the organization's capacity to meet the diversity and inclusivity, and also the sustainable development goals related to the diversity and inclusivity, and also impacting the long-term workforce sustainability. Long-term workforce sustainability. Next risk we can consider here high turnover rates. We can say loss of experienced employees increases recruitment cost and disrupting the business continuity. For this, what can be the associated ESG impacts? Like we can consider under the social pillar, like we say high turnovers affecting workforce morale, job satisfaction, and the company's reputation as a preferred employer, and also impacting community well-being. So we should think from the community angle also. Then labor law non-compliances. Labor law non-compliances. Okay, this also we can consider as a risk, because violations lead to legal penalties and reputational damage, and this we can consider under either governance or social pillar, where we can say the non-compliances can impact employee rights and welfare and leading to legal repercussions and a damaged reputation as an ethical employer. So reputation will also be impacted. The next risk is workplace safety incidents. Safety incidents. Okay. Accidents, these harm employee well-being and may lead to costly claims. And under the impact side, we can consider this under social pillar. We can say unsafe work environments or workplaces which damage the employee morale, increasing the absenteeism, and also reducing the productivity, affecting workers' stability and community health. So next risk is low engagements. Low engagements with the employees. So we can say disengaged employees, which can decrease the productivity and increasing the absenteeism. And also we consider this under the social pillar of ESG, where we can say low engagements impact the job satisfaction, innovation, retention, and which could limit workforce diversity and talent retention over the time. Talent retention problem. Then we come to the next risk, that is something related to the privacy. So data privacy related risk. This can happen because of the unauthorized access to employee data, which breaches the trust and compliance. And this we consider under the governance and social pillar, where we can say the ESG impact will be related to the harming employee because of the privacy violations, and it can harm employee trust and could lead to regulatory fines affecting the company's social licensing to operate. Social licensing to operate. The next risk is insufficient training, inadequate trainings. So what can be the risk? Lack of training, which can reduce employee readiness and productivity. Also, this can create certain ESG impact under the social pillar. We can say a skill gap will be generated, and this will limit the employees development opportunities and will be hindering the career progression plans, and also affecting overall workforce well-being. Actually, well-being. Then next risk is related to discrimination and harassments. Okay, so this happens because of the workplace issues harming the culture and can lead to the legal actions. And the ESG impact under the social pillar, we can consider here the discriminations which can impact the inclusion and diversity, also damaging workplace culture and potentially leading to the reputational and legal consequences. Also legal consequences. The next risk is lack of succession planning. Okay, leadership gaps can be the main reason, and this can hinder the continuity and the stability. Also, we can consider this under the governance pillar. What can be the ESG impact? We can say poor succession planning, which will reduce leadership diversity and stability, also affecting companies' business resilience and the business continuity also. The next risk is related to poor performance management. Poor performance management. Lack of accountability is the main reason, which will be reducing the motivation and achievement of the goals, and this can lead to the governance related issues or ESG impacts. We can say ineffective management practices, which will decrease the productivity, also impacting the organization's ability to achieve strategic ESG commitments. Okay, so that's how we have discussed around 10 different risks associated with the human resource business function, like talent shortage, high turnover, labor law non-compliances, workplace safety incidents, low engagement with employees, data privacy issues, inadequate training programs, discriminating and harassment cases, lack of succession planning, and poor performance management. Okay, so we have seen the associated ESG impact under the social and governance pillars. Thank you very much, friends. We will discuss the next business function and its associated risk and impacts related to ESG.